Howdy folks, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore, and it is day 5 of the July Carnivore Challenge. I always want to say June for some reason still. Gotta get over that. Maybe it's just because the names are so close. June, July, they're close. Anyways, we're working our way through the hardcore summer, and let's jump straight into those daily videos and see how things are going here on Big Anklevich on Health. All right, so how did my day 5 go? Well, it was a little weird, to tell you the truth. I don't know what happened this morning, but I slept in. I woke up this morning and I looked at my clock and it was 10. It was 10 o'clock. That hasn't happened to me in forever. I have no idea why I slept in, but I slept till late. And usually I would have already been done with a long walk. I would already have my 10,000 steps by 10 a.m., but instead I was still in bed. So I got up and I had myself a bowl of ground beef. And then I went out and I did my walk. I should also say that yesterday I got 20,000 steps. Today, while I was on my walk, I got some more of those, and we'll see what it turned out to be. I don't think it'll quite be 20,000. It's always harder to do that when I'm at home and I'm not getting up and walking every half hour like I do with my alarm work. Maybe I just need to do that. Should I do that on the weekend? Set an alarm so that I get up and walk around? Or should I just, in my house, walk in circles? I don't know. Maybe I should. But anyways, that was my first meal. And today, it wasn't my anniversary, but we celebrated my anniversary today. It was actually a couple of weeks ago. We missed it on the week that I had to drive out of town, and then we did Father's Day the weekend after, and so it just kind of got pushed behind, and it was almost forgotten, but I was like, no way, we're gonna do something. So we went out to a steakhouse, and I got myself a big old 16-ounce steak. I think it was a 16-ounce ribeye. That's what you see here, and that was pretty good, and that was what I had. I was trying to do the trick that Carrie talked about on the Homestead How, where you can just say, hey, you know that salad that you guys have that has eggs on it? Well, I just want the eggs and the bacon. I was gonna do that, and I said, you know that salad that you guys have that just has eggs? And she goes, oh, we're out of eggs, so your salad won't have eggs on it, sorry. And it's like, okay, well, I guess that's fine. I wasn't gonna eat the salad anyway. So yeah, I just straight up just had the steak, and that was my food for the night. So it was fun. Yeah, that's how it went. Let's head over and see how Marshall did today.
Hey everybody, Marshal Latham here, talking about day number 5, July 5th, for the hardcore summer. Today was a kind of a crazy day. I had to go in early for work. I'm on call. It's the weekend, but I'm on call, so I had to go to work in the morning, and I didn't go to the office either. I was out in the field working on a few things, so it was kind of a crazy day. Didn't get a lot done that I wanted to get done, but I also didn't eat a lot. I only ended up eating like just over 1,500 calories. So I definitely didn't get my TDEE today. But yeah, and it wasn't great stuff either. It was hot dogs and cheese, which I should be done with that. You know, it was fine for the 4th of July to have hot dogs and cheese and whatever, but it's time to get rid of those. And what else? I guess that's about it to tell you about today. So yeah, and then tomorrow I'll be fasting, so that's all right, I guess. We'll see how this goes.
All right, Marshall, I would say that's not too shabby. I think you were still hardcore. That's right. You know, sometimes the life just throws stuff at us that we're not prepared for. You can't necessarily have a plan for that because you don't know that it's coming, but you know, as long as you can roll with it, hot dogs and cheese aren't the best. And if you're doing that every day, then it's probably gonna, deter your progress. But, as long as it's not an everyday thing and you're not just planning to fail, then, I think you did pretty good. You didn't have a bagel or go to Taco Bell, so, you can't complain. I think you did pretty well. And yeah, I think, as if you know what you can get away with on those days, okay, I can go to McDonald's and order a bunch of quarter pound patties, and that will get me the food that I need, or something like that. That'll work, and that will get you by, and then you can get back to it when things are more normaled out, I would say. It might slow your progress down a little, but hey, you're fasting tomorrow, so I bet that will speed the progress right back up. So there you go. All right, folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Big Anklevich on Health.